Hey, good morning, y'all. This is Kev here, aka Shank Entertainment. We're back again here in this morning. This is a great, beautiful morning here again with Jock 10 and also Jan Moo. Um, as always, you can go follow them on their YouTube, subscribe to their YouTube channels as well. Locked in with Jock 10 is going to be Jock's channel, and the Use Your Words podcast is going to be Jan Moo's channel. So make sure y'all go subscribe to them, show them love, show them some support. My channel is not the only channel that we'll be going live on or having any content on. So make sure you show love and show some support. And of course, as I always say for my channel, make sure you keep things respectful on their platforms as well. But without further ado, we got a lot of, kind of a lot to talk about somewhat. But let's go ahead and get into it. How y'all feeling today?
Oh man,
I'm good.
I'm good.
A lot of crazy stuff happened over the last couple of days.
Most definitely a lot of crazy stuff. I'm trying to tell you. So first off, let's get started with the Shrine Bowl, which just passed. I was watching some of their practices. Obviously, Well Off Media had his camera out there because Shador was out there, Shiloh was out there, and many other players from Colorado was also out there as well. Just looking at a lot of their practices, and from what I could see, what my eyes could see, and even what the media has been talking about, the offense looked good. The defense like they were struggling real bad. There was a lot of bashing when it came to Shiloh, saying that he wasn't playing up to par as he should have been. From what I seen off camera, there's a lot of room for improvement. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know all what transpired. As in practice, is gonna have some good plays and bad plays, but I didn't get a chance to fully watch the Shrine Bowl. I wasn't really interested in watching that, to be honest. Especially, it looks like a lot of players opted out. Like they practiced, but a lot of them got opted out by the NFL and their teams that they could be potentially drafted to. But if I had to compare that game to the Senior Bowl game, though, I would say that game is a little bit more competitive from what I have seen. The Senior Bowl, Jock, I mean, you talked about this a couple of days ago. The stats for that was kind of whack. I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit with the passing yards. Go ahead.
The QBs in the senior. I don't know. I feel as though the play that I did see, it wasn't too impressive to up people like because the quarterbacks in the Senior Bowl up their chances and climbing up the ladder in the draft or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of them ain't take it, with Shador and them not playing. That was a good chance to get all the eyes on you because the top two quarterbacks not participating in them type games, but it could have been better, that they love. So I'm not gonna bash them, but when you got an opportunity like that, you got to take full advantage of it. It's not just a pushover game. It's not just go make money and feed your family at the end of the day because the NFL is still watching.
Nah, yeah, most definitely. Y'all can piggyback off of this as well. Like, do y'all feel like the stats wasn't as high? Also, not only because of what you just said, but do you feel like they didn't want to risk injury as well? Because a lot of players are getting injured in some of these games, and a lot of players are getting injured as well as even in the combine. A lot of people are opting out of the combine as well. So, do y'all feel like that's playing a major role?
I do. I definitely do. I think I
do.
Last show, I think I said I think the NFL is probably at some point we'll see where the combine is phased out. At some point, it'll just be private workouts or
there was honestly.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I just thought these all-star games, no matter what level it is, even on the NFL level, I just feel like it's not the same anymore. Like even if you watch the Pro Bowl, nobody watches that no more.
Nah, man. Wasn't that this Sunday? Wasn't that yesterday?
Was it yesterday?
A Pro Bowl activity, a Pro Bowl.
The second. I mean the third.
I think so.
I believe it was yesterday, but like I said, nobody's watching that. It's not the same no more. If you look at back in the day, even I said this in a couple of lives back, when Sean Taylor and all them played in that Pro Bowl, it was way more competitive. You still seen people actually hitting people. Like now it just soft, but neither here or there. But that's just the way football is going on the collegiate and professional level as well. But I don't want to dwell on that too much. That was a small part of this segment. So I did want to jump to one of the biggest things though. How do y'all feel about this? Luka going to the Lakers. What's up with that? Like
Lakers, man.
Do y'all honestly feel like that was a good move?
I feel like we see why the Lakers are one of the most valuable franchises there is, man.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. The only thing about it that makes me question the move is I'm a fan of Luka. I mean, there's no denying I'd be just a hater to say, oh, Luka's not good or he's not, legit a baller. He definitely is. I mean, you got a lot of greats who recognize that, his talent, the way he plays ball is he's on another level.
Right.
But just like Embiid, his conditioning and his, staying in shape has always been something that's been called into question.
Right.
So, he's only 25. Maybe he can get with LeBron and, maybe there'll be a shift mentally as far as conditioning his body, being around that type of talent, because LeBron, as 40 years old doing what he's doing, looking like he's just in year 12 or year 10 or something. Yeah, I think I think the winner is going to be whichever one of these, whichever one of them stay healthy for their team.
Right.
Davis can play 4 or 5. Dallas has a couple big men. He can play on the wing. Luka, of course, he's like a switchblade. He can do any type of, he can even get in the post. But they both, him and LeBron, I think LeBron moves a little better than him without the ball. But we never seen this type of trade before in the NBA, man. I mean, it's like, it's two marquee players. Because if LeBron wasn't on the Lakers, Anthony Davis would be the marquee name for the Lakers.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? And so even with Kyrie on the Mavs, it's Luka. Does he have an MVP? I think he has an MVP. I think he won the MVP here, right? Luka? Or he's been in the MVP race just about every year.
Right.
I can't remember if he has one, but nevertheless, he is it's a great trade, man. Look, the Lakers, they gonna sell tickets.
Yeah. So it looked like Anthony AD going over there to be a small forward. If I'm not, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like going over to play small forward. How do y'all feel like that move is gonna work out for him? I don't feel like we should be worried about the Lakers. I feel like we should be worried about where AD going. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They stacked.
Yeah, Dallas gonna look good, man. They should. I mean, they weren't playing terrible ball as it is. Right. But OKC, they got a little. I mean, it's the West. So
right.
They still got Denver out there. They got some competition, but I think it puts them in a way better position now with AD because he's a versatile big man. Like when he's on, he's one of the best we've seen at his height. Just what he can do, but he just gotta stay healthy.
No, you're right.
Gotta stay healthy.
That was one of my concerns with AD too as well. A couple years back, I actually thought they been going to trade him because I seen him as more of a liability in the previous years, more than somebody that can really, really contribute. Now, AD is still AD at the end of the day. Like,
yeah,
we we can't just sit here and think that losing AD is just something minor. Like,
but what does that mean? If AD is known to be a great player.
Yeah,
he's available, and the greatest ability is availability in pros.
Right.
The NFL and the NBA. Your greatest ability is being available and playing. I'm gonna be honest, man. I haven't watched a lot of NBA this year because of the lack of just excitement around the regular season.
Yeah.
So it's also a good play for the NBA, period. Because what were we going to be talking about NBA wise this week? You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like the Super Bowls is just,
and that's crazy because
that's it.
That's crazy you say that because I was texting my brother and he was like, this trade looks like it was I feel like the trade these two getting traded and the De'Aaron Fox talk or whatever was to up the NBA, the views in the NBA because they had all-time low.
All-time low.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get too much into that, but that's what it seemed like to get somebody talking about the NFL again. I mean, NBA again. My fault.
I mean, hey,
it was. I even said that in previous lives as well. That the views just went down this past season. Because we look at star players like Curry and all them. They're not dominating. They're playing, but they're not dominating. It's not exciting no more. And then let's face it, with these bets as well. We placed a bet. He been doing good the whole 3, 4, 5 games previous. All of a sudden, he ended up selling his whole ticket. I mean, that's making people also not want to watch it as well. So it's a money thing, and it's just the whole competitive thing. Like, Lakers got a whole bomb squad. Like, they got to spread that out a little bit. Like, people are not really going to want to watch it because the Lakers are going to go all the way every year.
What teams have the best records in the league right now? The Cavs
and OKC.
KD ain't on the Thunder no more. Harden ain't on the Thunder no more. LeBron been gone from Cleveland. Do they still have Love? Kevin Love is he still in Cleveland? I can't even remember the last time I even heard.
Was he on the Timberwolves last?
Who, Kevin Love? He went back to Minnesota?
Nah, I think Love was on the Heat or something like that, right?
You know what? You're right.
That's what I'm saying. But he went to the Cavs. He won one with LeBron. But here's the thing.
Yeah, he on the Heat right now.
Yeah, you don't have, and that whole Jimmy Butler thing is crazy because I'm not anyway, I got a lot of thoughts about that. But yeah, you're looking at the league where those teams without any superstar players that we know of are the ones with the best records in the league.
Right.
That's not favorable for. I mean, we're talking Oklahoma, 2 of the smallest markets in the NBA, Cleveland and Oklahoma City.
Right.
They needed to do something, and this is definitely the NBA saying we're going to grab some headlines, we're going to get some eyes, some viewership, we're going to generate some talk, go viral pretty much, and allow this trade to happen because this is the type of trade that they wouldn't let happen when Chris Paul was trying to go to LA.
Right.
Back in the day. You know what I mean? When Kobe was still alive. It was like they wasn't even going to let that trade. They didn't let that trade happen. But right. I mean, because you had viewers. You had LeBron in his prime just going crazy. NBA was on fire. This is a great media and business move. By the NBA itself. NBA was they're pretty smooth with this one. That's pretty savvy.
Right. How much longer? Well, no, not how much longer. How long would y'all say Luka would stay inside of LA for?
Why go? Why leave?
I think it's gonna be. I'm about to say. I think it's gonna be his.
Yeah,
LeBron leave.
Yes.
That's just another superstar to build around.
Might be him and Bronny.
Jock, you literally took it out of my own mouth. I I feel like when Brown leave, I feel like he could be the new face now.
Oh, that's why they got him. Definitely.
Yeah.
25, man. Like I said, if he maybe they thinking if he can get there and get in and you know him and LeBron hit it off, and he can put him on to like Paul. If he can put him on to the workout. He can. I said he can put him on to the workout. Put him through the you know what I'm saying, and get his conditioning right. Man, Luka's a bad boy already. If he get that conditioning right,
I put it like this.
Monster.
I put it like this. When Zion Williamson was Zion Williamson was too big or way too much, it's because he was on a team full of multiple scorers. When Luka was the only scorer for the Mavs, he was in shape. You get Kyrie, you get to come through playing off the ball.
I see what you're saying.
You feel as though you feel me? So it's like look at James Harden.
But that's how you ain't gonna win.
James Harden was too fat for the Sixers.
None of them gonna win, and none of them have any rings. Because that mentality,
but I feel as though
that's crazy. I'm gonna stay in shape.
What I think about the trade
when it's just me,
I think. Would you say that again?
No, I said that's mentality is not a championship mentality. I'm gonna really work out hard when it's only me carrying the team or I'm the only marquee name. And then once I get some help and we have the ability to talent to go further, I start slacking off. That's what Kobe was kind of getting at about Shaq with, you know what I mean, back in the day. And Shaq, you know, of course, years later came to admit it that he was like, yo, like I ain't really putting the work like that, but he was just so dominant.
But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all ask me who won this trade, the Mavs won this trade.
That's
because AD plugs into that system way better than Luka plugs into the Lakers. Like at the end of the day, Luka is Luka. Right. Luka is Luka. Luka's gonna. I actually think Luka might be the piece to get to the finals, and I feel as though LeBron is more help than Kyrie in the finals.
Right.
That's my opinion. So if he can help the Lakers get to the finals, LeBron's not gonna look like he's 40 no more. He's gonna look like he's 28. LeBron hasn't been in the finals, but like I said, these games is all about angles. Like him playing for the Lakers now, he might got a different role to get to the finals now. But I promise you, if everybody say, "Oh, Jokic this," everybody still got to deal with Jokic. I don't think Jokic is gonna want to run into the Mavs, where AD don't gotta guard you, but you gotta guard AD.
Oh no, I mean,
like that was the thing about when the Lakers played the Nuggets. You can't have AD on Jokic. AD get 2-3 fouls. You can put Gafford or one of them other big guys on him and let AD play the wing or play help. He one of the best defenders in the NBA. So if he's just a permanent help defender, just swatting the ball wants to go up in the air,
right?
And then Kyrie being your main scorer again,
play a zone
with all that height.
Yeah, they got to play a zone.
So
I don't understand play Jokic. Why you don't? If I'm AD, give it to me on the block, man. Get me down. Let's try to see if we can how many fouls we can get on Jokic. I think they're afraid AD gonna get hurt, man. Like from playing in the inside. That's why they move him to the wing.
Liabilities.
When I seen the trade, the first thing I said is they still got a couple more weeks. They need to go get a big man. The Lakers still need a big man. Like, yeah, grabbing Luka was good, but y'all need someone that can sit down there and grab rebounds so your athletes can get out and run. They're not as effective when LeBron got to crash the boards. Luka's gonna have to crash the board. They can't get out and run. The Lakers as a team that need to get out and run. Like, yeah, like you can see JJ Redick, they struggling to get into their half court, please.
And Luka's a ball stopper.
It's looking like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but
he's a ball.
The interior defense, I feel as though that's where he's good at. He can play the four. Luka can play the four. He can guard the small forwards. LeBron can play help defense. sit in the green all game and stuff like that. But I feel as though they need to go get that big man from the Wizards. I forgot his name. Valanciunas or something like that.
He hit my ticket every time, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I feel as though if the Lakers can grab him from the Wizards, then they are a finals contender team.
Bro, you ain't lying.
Because at the end of the day, you still got it. The West is still the hardest conference in the NBA.
Still tough. Even though Boston is sitting there as the NBA champion, saying how can you say that? But Boston is just not. They're still contenders, of course.
Didn't they get waxed yesterday?
Yeah. No, they beat somebody by 50, right? Or they got beat by who beat them? Somebody beat
them the Mavs by 50.
Yeah,
they
Cavs
beat the Mavs by 50. And they was up 50 beat the Mavs. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's right.
And the Cavs is different.
All right.
Boston won.
Okay.
Yeah, Boston won. Tatum went off. Tatum had a game.
What Jaylen Brown do?
Huh?
I said, what did Jaylen Brown do? Because they never usually go off at the same time.
He got a check. Jaylen Brown, ever since he got that paid, he been kind of low key, man.
Yeah.
Tyrese at the WNBA game.
Tyrese Maxey?
I ain't mad at him like that. He
different. He needs to get out of Philly.
Yeah.
Maxey?
I'm from
Maxey
Philly,
needs to get out of Philly.
He's such a fan.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Philly, man. Prayers up for everybody who's in that area where that plane crashed, man.
Oh yeah, yep.
For sure.
Nah, for real.
Philly got a lot going on. Got Super Bowl, possibly and all that. Of course, it's not in Philly, but still, it's like, dang, bro.
But this is the crazy thing, though. Y'all know it was two plane crashes. Do y'all know the locations of them? One was in Philly, and one was in Kansas.
One was in Kansas,
and then one of the plane crashes was in Kansas.
I didn't hear about that one.
And it's like,
I'm out here a little deep with y'all, just to spice up a little bit. What do y'all think about it being in New Orleans to begin with?
I like it. You ever been to New Orleans?
I never been to New Orleans, but I heard some good stuff about New Orleans, and I also heard some flip side.
Very bad, disturbing stuff about New Orleans. I know what you're talking about. But like, the location be set for before the season.
It be set, just like how Atlanta is. Be in Atlanta, what, 2 years, 27 or 26, I think. One of those 2 years.
Yeah.
Y'all think they're gonna do like a little parade, like how they would do in Mardi Gras
for the winning team?
Just for the Super Bowl period?
Well, it's probably all kind of. It's gonna be all kind of events there this week. You know what I'm saying? Security is going to be crazy, as it should.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
But New Orleans is a great city, man. I mean, you talking about one of the probably 2 top 5 greatest food cities on the planet.
I definitely want to go there for the food. I ain't gonna lie.
Zion can attest.
That's me and Jock language. Hey, Jock.
Yeah, y'all can hang with Zion. He can show you all the hot spots where to get the good food and But nah, man, I like the location. I mean, it's been in New Orleans before. They've remodeled the Superdome. It's probably gonna be. I mean, it's probably gonna be a dope experience, man. I would love to be a part of it and have the time to be out there and everything. But
right,
simple. And then you got the whole Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime, and he just won the Grammys. It's like, bro, this about to be.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. How y'all feel about Lil Wayne not being in the show?
You took bro. You took the words out of it, yeah. But
Wayne, my favorite rapper, but
hey,
listen, man.
I don't know. Listen,
how you gonna put?
I feel like people could. I like Kendrick Lamar too, but I feel like people could relate to Wayne a little bit more. Like people know his stuff.
What, doing drugs? Not
he gonna do that.
That's my dog. He's my favorite rapper. But I'm saying we ain't gonna act like. I feel like Wayne could go. He could do 40 halftime shows with his you know what I'm saying, his catalog, and that's just he could do that just the song that he's featured on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I heard a lot of talk people saying, well, he don't really have music for like halftime. I'm like, go DJ. He got Lollipop. He got hits after hits.
There's not music for halftime.
Yeah, a Millie. You know what I'm saying? He got
Lil Wayne can rap circles around halftime.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
he can rap circles around just about any rapper that's out there. I'm not a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar. I feel the same way about Kendrick Lamar like I do about J. Cole. Like, I think they super dope. I love the fact that they part of the hip hop culture.
Right.
I think they are a departure from like a lot of the rap that you hear now that's either sad and depressing type rap, or the all turn up and pills and drop, and then some of the drill, which is put somebody in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot of they bring a lot of balance to the hip hop, but they ain't like my favorite rappers.
Right.
You cannot deny that doggone they not like us. You just can't deny that's a hit. It's a hit, man.
Now you definitely was hearing that everywhere, though. I ain't gonna lie. You heard it in stores. You heard it in Target. We ain't gonna talk about Target though.
The Target.
Yeah, but yeah. To shift gears a little bit, if there's any quarterback that's watching this right now, right? If there's any quarterback, I don't care where you're from. At least you got to be at least a senior. No, you at least got to be graduated from high school. If any quarterback out there feel like they're good and they know football, I want you to come on the channel as well. We got Jock 10 on here. He also plays quarterback as well.
Hey, Jeff.
Jock gonna talk his though. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. But if there's any quarterbacks out there who want to come on here and break down some film with us as well, I highly encourage y'all to come on here. We'll welcome you out here with open arms. But I would love to see that. I just had to get that out there as well.
Sure, man.
I know Jock don't look that old. He look like a grown baby, I know, but Jock is in college. So if anybody's wondering.
You play that.
Your mental will be tested.
You do that RPO.
Nah, Jock knows football for sure.
Under center, you an under center quarterback, or you
Whatever my coach need me to be.
Oh, okay.
That's what I am.
Nah,
Pro style.
hey, cuz I ain't gonna lie, Jock like that. Yeah. I remember I came to one of his games actually.
Okay.
And, I was there with my best friend, whatever. I walked in the game. He yelling at everybody, like the whole sideline, whatever.
Yeah.
First of all, I haven't seen him in years, so he grew. He was like 5'8" when I first seen him. He grew. He's 6'2" now.
Okay.
Coming to the game, I'm like, what position does he play? He throwing the ball 60 yards. He running people over. They put him in on defense because he just like that. It's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. So make sure y'all go check out, look up Jock highlights as well.
For sure, man. Definitely.
Ja'Kai Coates is his actual name. Y'all can go look him up. Some of his highlights. He played at Salem High School. Those were for the people who weren't here for the introduction of him, but I wouldn't bring him on the show if he didn't know what he was talking about.
Bet.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talk to me.
So, how do y'all feel about the new coach in Dallas?
Yeah.
And not just what's some move y'all think he should make to get it back rolling down in Texas?
Who, the coach?
So first and foremost, how I feel about him. I don't see what the difference would be with him coming in as a head coach when he's already been a part of the program. Like, what is it about him that they feel like they should invest in him with? Like,
fresh eyes.
I would have thought that, yeah, that's fresh eyes, but he's still a part of the program. Like, only thing I could think of is that when they was to interview him and see how he is performing, his vision and what he has planned for the organization as a whole. But I would have thought they would have brought somebody from the outside in to the program instead. But also, Jock, to answer your question,
it's crazy. Oh, I don't lie. It's crazy that you say that because, bro, off of my experience alone, being in college and high school and stuff, going from the outside in is not always the good call because, like you said, he in the program. He know his players more than someone that you go grab connection. That's a part of off season that you can skip.
Correct.
You don't got to build a relationship with players when you already got one. And another thing is your assistant coaches, because one thing about head coaches, they head coaches at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, it's their call. So a lot of head coaches don't take input from their assistant coaches like that. They might got that one coach they listen to, but a lot of coaches don't be open-minded to their other coach or to their players. Like it took me a few years for me to actually be able to have some say in the offense.
Right.
But at the end of the day, with a $30 million quarterback, $34 million a year, that's what Dak making. I'm not going to get a coach where we worrying about building a relationship because at the end of the day, we that type of money we got to win now.
Right.
That ain't no rebuilding money. So I feel as though staying in the program or the organization was a good call, but you got to pull fast because you got a team that they not even rebuilding no more. They on the way up. Dallas, Texans, they keep getting to the playoffs under their new quarterback.
Right.
So it's like, are you going to fall into the shadows or you going to be a contender because y'all can play each other? The Texans and the Cowboys can play each other in the Super Bowl. They're not in the same conference, so it's like I would hate to see Dallas falling. As much as everybody don't like Dallas I like to see good football. I hate to turn on my TV and see professionals not playing like professionals.
Right.
And if you run into a team that's just better than you, then you run into a team that's just better than you. But I feel like this free agency is a lot of people that they can go grab to help both sides of the ball.
I feel like they can get T. Higgins. I feel like T. Higgins will be a good pickup for the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
And I also feel like they should trade Micah Parsons for a draft pick.
No, that's definitely what they don't need to do. They not if they got any hopes of staying competitive, they better leave him and my boy on who's the corner, his brother, him and Diggs, yeah. Him and Diggs need to leave him alone.
What about quarterback though?
But this the thing though.
Well, man, look, Jerry got Jerry does this. I think he interviewed a lot of coaches that probably would have made a splashier names. Of course, we all know that he was trying to get Dion and all that. But at the end of the day, most of the coaches for the Cowboys aren't going to have but so much of a say in what's being and picking the groceries, so to say, as they say, you know what I'm saying, or doing the shopping. Jerry Jones is the owner and the general manager.
Right.
This is just what you deal with in Dallas. At the end of the day, Dallas has been doing all this carousel with coaching and keeping players or whatever, and they had a squad. Now they're in a position where you got the Commanders that aren't no joke. You got the Eagles that could possibly be Super Bowl champions after Sunday.
Good job.
The Giants is probably the only team in the NFC East that they ain't really got to be concerned about. But their division alone, not one of them. They can't win their own division right now. They need to. Coaching.
I feel like
I think we're gonna see the same thing from them as
their number one priority is going to be running game, running the ball. And I feel like if they was to draft somebody, they need to go get Ashton Genty.
They need to get a running back, man.
They need to go get Ashton Genty from
Cowbell, somebody. Yeah.
Ashton Genty and my second guess would be a quarterback. I don't think Dak Prescott is I don't think he's going to cut it. That's just my
You throwing Dak out, man. He just got that contract, dog.
Yeah, I'm throwing Dak out. I don't care about the contract.
Dak should go to Cleveland.
He folds every single time he folds. you can't tell me nobody can sit here and argue with me about nothing.
Most Cowboy quarterbacks have the last ones they have had.
I feel like they should get a quarterback.
Because Romo hated to run into Cam Newton.
Yeah,
and Luke Kuechly, and then Romo hated Carolina.
Romo is smacked.
They sent his team into a different direction.
Yeah, good for.
I feel like
that wasn't
like quarterback wise. I feel like Cowboys should pick up. Hear me out. They should either pick up Shador or they should pick up Jalen Milroe.
No.
You said no?
Hell no.
Well, did you see?
Why not?
This isn't off topic, but you saw that
Jalen Milroe?
Yeah. Oakland got Chip Kelly coming.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Jason Milroe.
First of all, Jalen Milroe is a part of the worst Alabama team to ever go through Alabama. He was a part of that. He led that team. Jalen Milroe led the worst Alabama team in Alabama history.
He couldn't.
You want him to go to America's team? He can't go to America's team.
Yes.
That wouldn't fit. You can't go from that.
I would hate to see Shador there. That would
a pro style quarterback.
So I see y'all ain't disagreeing with me about Shador.
Yeah,
you know me. Shador, my favorite quarterback in college. I feel as though he can play anywhere. And behind that O line,
I mean, I don't think he wouldn't. I don't think he played bad. I just don't. Maybe it's because of the Cowboys thing, and I think that since Troy Aikman, they haven't really been able to find a quarterback that is like, as I don't know, that has that ability to really win them games like that.
Right.
I just don't. I wouldn't want him to go into that spot and be, the pressure already is on you. Then you go to the Cowboys,
right?
The most expensive or most highest valued franchise in sports, and it's like, bruh, losing and you still in the papers all the time. Like it don't matter. That's a tough out. That's a tough out to go as a rookie QB and then take over for somebody like Dak. They kind of similar because Shador isn't as Dak may be a little more mobile than Shador.
Yeah, maybe.
Y'all think Shador is mobile?
No, I never said he was mobile.
Okay, because I'm like, where?
I said that a couple odds ago. Like he need to work on his speed and agility this offseason.
He compared himself to Brady and Vic.
No, that's not. Yeah,
who compared him to Vic?
Huh?
That's what Shador said.
Shador said it, man. He put on Twitter. They asked him. He said,
him and Cam Ward was talking, right?
Yeah, he was like Brady and probably like Vic, and I'm like, nigga, what? Vic?
Yeah.
What?
That's what exactly. Yo, I would keep it honest with it. That's exactly what he wanted y'all to do. He wanted y'all to do that.
Had to be.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel as though he been hated on for so long. He brings it in, like he brings it. He says stuff like that, like Michael Vick, like because it's like at the end of the day,
he gotta be trolling.
Hey, haters gonna hate. It's a full-time job.
Gotta be.
You can't hate sometimes.
Gotta be trolling.
Why would good, but
be honest, if I'm comparing him to anybody, it's Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrows. Okay. All right. Well. Okay.
Yes, coming out of college.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Joe Burrow don't got the strongest arm. Yeah, Joe Burrow don't got the strongest arm. He just
Joe Burrow got that.
Like I said to the young.
Yeah, he got that leadership ability. I do like that about
when it comes to accuracy.
Do y'all think Cam Ward?
When it comes to accuracy,
my fault. I didn't even know you was, my bad. Do y'all think Ward is going to come out and be a fluke?
No, he's going before Shador. Watch.
I'm saying, but do you think he's going to come out and be a fluke though? Like, do you think he's okay? He may get drafted first over Shador, possibly, but do y'all actually think he'll flourish?
Caleb Williams got drafted before Jaden Daniels. Who goes first doesn't matter.
You absolutely
Caleb.
That's true.
Caleb Williams got drafted before Jaden Daniels.
I'll never like.
It's who's getting drafted to the better situation.
I'm not the one.
Who's walking into the better situation.
Caleb, I was never a fan of Caleb Williams, so I'm not the person to ask.
So that's why I'm not really pressed. Is who gonna perform at the end of the day, because Williams walked into a better situation. His wide receiver room was way better. His running back room, his defense was way better.
But the leadership, the management.
As an NFL quarterback, you should never end the game with 56 passing yards. Ever. That's one pass. That's one pass.
I don't even think Bryce Young pulled that.
4 quarters you threw for 50 yards.
I don't even think Bryce pulled
like,
that off. I think I don't even think he did something.
If the Titans decide, if the Titans decide, I'm gonna go get Cam Ward after getting Will Levis and what's the one quarterback from Liberty that's at the Packers now?
Who?
Jordan Love?
Black quarterback. No, the backup quarterback for Jordan Love.
Oh, I don't know. Who's at Green Bay? Backup. Behind.
He used to play for Liberty. He got drafted to the Titans.
Okay.
I forgot his name. But he was a dual threat, strong arm quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, honestly, if I'm the Titans and I got the number 1 pick, you can't go wrong with either one.
Malik Willis.
Only if you know what you're going to do with them. If you know what type of system you're going to put them in.
His name is Malik.
Because at the end of the day, Cam Ward is a set RPO offense. Shador can do pro style and RPO.
Yeah, man. I put like this: the system matters, the coaching matters, the leadership matters. What's wrong with this dude? Because you take somebody like a Bryce Young, and you see what kind of system you put him in, and he looks like trash. And I was calling him trash, but it really wasn't all his fault. But yeah,
Nah. I'm laughing at you went to go look up the quarterback.
You like, I don't care about that no more. No, it's Malik Willis, dog. You been asking who was
Malik. Yeah, Malik Willis. That's his name.
Yeah,
that's his name, Malik Willis.
I mean, hey. Oh, I knew that's what it was.
But
he seen how I looked.
He was
looked it up. And I was like,
he was in that shaky quarterback class that came in and nobody did nothing. I don't think too many people did nothing in his class coming out of the draft. But I just hope I don't care who go first. I just hope they live up to the hype. Y'all the best. This is probably the first time the top 2 quarterbacks was African American coming out the draft.
Yeah,
back-to-back years.
Oakland.
Back-to-back years.
Hear about Chip Kelly?
Yeah.
I was shut up, dog. Hey man.
Yo, no.
It'd be a lag.
Hey, it's one of them lies, man.
It'd be a lag or something, bro.
Nah, it is lag.
I'm trying to get this point off, man.
No, we geeked on the live now.
After Pete Carroll at the Raiders.
Man, he old as a bag of bones, man. I love Pete Carroll though. But man, I feel like he has the potential to turn around the program though. Pete Carroll's a good coach.
I'm surprised Marshawn Lynch didn't that he was like very inviting towards him. I mean, because he laughed in his face after that whole
I know
the Super Bowl. Pete Carroll had to play it like he was like, oh my God, you probably was surprised.
Nah, Pete Carroll, I feel like he's old, but I feel like
he said bag of bones.
I like Pete Carroll as a coach. as the Raiders, that program is
Ate up.
trash. So they needed somebody with some type of experience. Like you got to look at his track history when he was coaching at Seattle and stuff like that. It's a hit or miss. I feel like either he goes there and he completely changes the program around, or it's a fluke. I don't feel like there's really in between when it comes to Pete Carroll coming to the Oakland Raiders. Now, it also all depends on what quarterback they get as well. Like, I'm curious to see who Oakland's going to get as their next quarterback as well. That's going to play a role too.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll back together.
Nah.
The moon fade ball.
Oh my God. To who?
The moon fade ball?
To who?
Henry Ruggs ready come on.
Who they got?
Henry Ruggs ready come on?
Yo, I am done.
Nah.
Yo, I don't know who they got.
Boy.
who do the Raiders
Exactly.
got?
Going straight to the bleacher.
Yo, they like the Pistons of the NFL.
Yo.
Pray somebody, one of them receivers catch it. Hey, whatever your name is, why? He just calling him YX.
Look, you right
X.
there. Yeah, you run that.
Man.
My name ain't X, dog. Hey, well, you X on this play. Run that skinny post.
X, Y, and Z.
Nah, yeah, they ain't got nobody. It's looking bad over there right now.
But I was trying to say, I heard that Chip Kelly was supposed to be coming there as like an OC.
Oh yeah, Chip Kelly is coming back to
To the pros. They saying Oakland, he might end up acting as like offensive
Chip
coordinator.
Kelly's a good coach.
You think so? After hearing about how he ran that Eagles, the Eagles had that monster team, and he kind of just like ran it in the ground. It was like he wasn't gonna let them do their thing. When he took
lied.
Reed,
Yeah, that's true. But okay, he dropped
squad,
Legion level back at UCLA.
yeah.
Didn't do
Just one,
terrible
right?
there. UCLA is not no powerhouse, but they still had these past couple seasons. They had pretty decent seasons. Now I don't know how that transition is going to look when he gets back into the NFL. A lot of this changing. And then,
You see what he did this year though. You see what he did this year. National championship winner.
That's true.
Most explosive offense in
I think
college
he's
football.
coming.
Granted, he had some help. When you got a team full of 5 stars, you got some help. But at the end of the day, the X's and O's still got to
You feel like
you can't just put him out there on the field. You got to give him some plays to run, and he utilized that offense. I mean, I think he's a great offensive mind, like one of the greatest we've seen in the wilds ever since Oregon. But that NFL is a different monster, man, and he's shown that he can't really. Maybe he's got some understanding now, like, hey, I can't really come in here thinking or believing I'm the smartest one in the room. He don't want to come in and just take the head coach position.
right.
Do OC. Like, hey, I can get some recognition there, get a number one offense, and or get a team to establish a number one offense. If he does that, the Raiders, God bless him, man. He one of the greatest to ever do it.
Right.
Like we couldn't. I don't know who their running back is. I don't know who. I mean, I don't know other than their defense.
Madison, I think his name is. I think Madison
Is their right tailback?
Yeah, tailback for the Raiders.
Yeah.
He was my sneaky anytime touchdown player. He used to get in there.
You said any take? Oh yeah.
On a parlay.
Little
He used to
sneaky
get in
bet.
there on the sneaky tip. Yeah, getting blown out. They last drive, he punched it in real quick. One of them type jumps.
Hey, shout out to my lady Gamecocks, man. I just wanted to say that, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they balling, man. Her and Coach Staley too.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you say that because bro, if you talk about powerhouses, bro, her team is stacked every year.
Yeah.
South Carolina girls basketball team stacked every single, and it's like I know they stacked because first of all, LSU is stacked and they keep beating LSU.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like LSU got guards. LSU guards this year are ridiculous. So when I'm watching that game, I'm just like, yo, South Carolina is really big. Like they have a big team.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know where you keep finding these 6-foot women from.
I mean, when you winning, man, that's
Like,
you a draw when you winning. And there's a culture there set now by Coach Staley. It's like, you know, she gonna be tough. But you looking at a ring, you know what I'm saying? You looking at being on TV, being recognized, all that.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing after this. Yo, listen. Speaking of women's college basketball, I'm gonna tell you why I just laughed. Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean they shout out to we just retired my girl's number. God dog it, man. He threw me off now. She played for the Spades, the Vegas pro team. Man, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know why. She one of the top players that ever played in the game for the Gamecocks, man. But
Asia,
huh?
It's my Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. Dang, bro, I couldn't remember that. But anyway, they beat up on Auburn and retired her jersey. So just want to give them a shout out, man. I think Dawn just got another extension. I think.
Yeah.
Highest paid, college basketball coach and women's college basketball coach, and she should be. You know what I'm saying? She should be just one of the highest paid coaches. Period. But I think that's coming. But yeah, what you gonna say, bro?
So I know I love Colorado, but Colorado obviously has a men's basketball team, and they suck. 0-10. They bad. like every game they get smoked.
They need to let Coach Prime coach them for.
They get smoked.
Hey, wouldn't that be crazy? Let Coach
the whole school is bad.
Football and the basketball team, like he played defense and offense, and then hey,
nah.
You don't think you can do the X and O's in basketball too?
No.
Somebody gonna come get Deion.
Prime ear, bro.
Somebody gonna come get Deion. He start coaching basketball. Deion gonna have a clone in the next 2 years.
I'm telling you,
he gonna go somewhere we will never find it.
He should try it, man. Just let him see. Hey, when spring, whatever. When the men's basketball starts, I think is college football. It's almost damn near year long as far as the training and all that stuff. I think they got a little period where they're not before they start spring. But if Deion can do it, man, I love to see it. Just to see everybody be upset. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Deion being stressed out. He might actually curse that.
He's gonna be the greatest basketball coach to ever coach at Colorado. All you got to
win
one
4 games.
Man,
yeah, you win 4 games. You done made.
Oh, not only that, get the top recruit. Get the top recruit to come.
Yeah.
Shoot, man, that's it. Prime, Coach Prime, the football and basketball coach.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Wow.
They'll give him an extension, all right.
That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I love to see it.
But yeah, that's all we got today, though. Like I said, the live wasn't as long as it usually would be. But yeah, a lot of exciting things going on in the sports world, though. We'll have more things to talk about as well tomorrow. I'm pretty sure some stuff is going to transpire tonight as well. But I appreciate y'all both for joining in and tapping in.
Of course, bro. Appreciate it.
As always, viewing, make sure you tap into Jock 10 and make sure you tap into Jamoo's channel as well. Just scan that QR code on both of these screens. It should take you directly to it. But I appreciate y'all for joining. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. If you're new to my channel, new to this channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. And we'll be back again with another video.